Bitch, you better be joking.
What the hell we gonna do now?
These are dark times, John.
What?
I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. How dare you?
Not you. You can choke.
It is currently 12:47 a.m. and I am playing The Sims 4 instead of celebrating my independence. It is July 4th. Well, it's not going to be July 4th by the time you see this. But for me, it is July 4th, and in America, that means it is July 4th. No, it means it is Independence Day. But if the intro didn't already tip you off, I'm really not feeling like celebrating July 4th this year. I'm very thankful to live in a free country. I'm very grateful for all of the people who have fought for the right for this country to be free. I'm not trying to say at any point that I am not thankful or blessed to have what I have or to live in the country I live in. All that being said, I just really have not been pleased with the direction that America is going in so many different areas, so I want to get my mind off of that. So today, instead of celebrating my independence, let's celebrate some Simdependence. So I will be taking the leaving your game unpaused for a whole year in Sims time challenge on.
I want to see what you just said written on paper.
Basically, I'm going to be leaving my game unpaused for an entire Sims year. I will not be at the computer. I will not be directing any of the action. I have installed mods for the chaos. And basically, I just want to have some fun and I want to see what my Sims do when they are left to their own devices. Agnes Crumplebottom is glad you're here. Well, damn it, I kind of gave away one of my spoilers. So for this challenge, you guys, the idea is to have 8 Sims in your household that you leave to their own devices. I don't really know if there's a set of rules that I'm supposed to follow. A lot of other content creators have done this challenge. Usually they put a Sim from each life stage. Now, to make this a little different, I wanted to have a Sim from each life stage and from each occult that I have available. Starting off, I obviously have me because I wouldn't be much of a content creator if I didn't shove my Sim self into every single video I make. If you follow my LP, you also know that I currently live with Dina Caliente in that video series, so I would be remiss if I didn't bring my girl Dina over to this video with me. Now, I did need an alien, and Dina and her sister Nina have alien heritage. Also, she has a daughter named Milan. If you've been following my LP series, then you know that that toddler is also from that series. So she's representing the toddlers. So for my mermaid, I had to pick the most iconic mermaid in all of history and pop culture, and that would be Miss Ariel from The Little Mermaid. Representing the vampires in this challenge will also be someone equally as iconic as Ariel, and that is none other than Mr. Edward Cullen from the Twilight series. Oh, there he goes, he's growling at me. He's ready and he's willing to kill you. So to represent the spellcasters, I had to pick the most iconic wizard that I know, and that's Harry Potter. Don't know him personally, but know of him. We're not exactly friends. Screw J.K. Rowling, she has nothing to do with this. Now, Ariel checks the box and she fills the teen life state that we need, and Dina is a young adult and she fills that role on the team. Now, I did notice that when I was putting my Sim self into this household, that my Sim self is an adult for some reason.
I'm old!
I don't know why, because I am only 26 in real life, so I don't know why my Sim self is literally dusty old bones full of green dust. Now we're gonna need a child, and who is the most mischievous child that I could think of? Well, none other than Kevin McAllister from the Home Alone series. Being Home Alone 1 and 2, all the other Home Alone movies did not feature Kevin McAllister, and for some reason were made. No one knows why, and we're just not gonna talk about it. Rounding out the team for my elders, I picked Miss Agnes Crumplebottom because honestly, there is not a more iconic elder sim in this game. Little quick math for you, and you should probably write this down on paper and check for yourself because I almost flunked math almost every year of high school. There are 24 hours in each Sims day, but in real world time, that equates to about 24 minutes. There are 28 days in a Sims 4 year if you have seasons. So 21 times 24 is 672. So that's 672 minutes. Now, I'm not gonna leave my game running for 672 minutes because that's somewhere around 11.2 hours, and I am just, I'm too afraid. I'm too afraid, I cannot do it. So I'm gonna put my game on speed 3 and hopefully get a result that's closer to about 4 hours. All right, so I have dropped my 8 Sim household into a base game house that I made a while ago. Now, I have made some modifications to this house to spice things up a bit. I have added a few things that might be considered fire hazards. Guess what? It is Simdependence Day, and the benevolent overlord, aka me, is taking a break until the Sims can do whatever they want. I'm gonna go ahead and let them go, and I will check back with you guys tomorrow. Let's hope at least one of these Sims is still alive.
12 seconds later.
Alright guys, forgive my hair. I was not prepared to film this early. I came back in to check on my game about 25 minutes into what I hoped would be about a 4-hour recording session. And I had gotten a game over already. So I guess they made it like one day in. So we're going to move a new Sim into the old house. I went ahead and said save and manage worlds when I got the game over notification so I could still read all the notifications. Okay, so right off the bat, I see 2 graves out front. That's wonderful. So that's Harry Potter. Ariel and Harry Potter, I don't even know if they made it into the house at all. Here we are. So it looks like the first Luke and Harry now despise each other. Harry and Luke now despise each other. Luke Maherder has murdered Harry Potter. I didn't like that book. It was too long. Luke Maherder has obtained the Violet Sim reputation status. Ariel and Luke now despise each other. Luke and Ariel now despise each other. Luke Maherder has murdered Ariel Disney. Oh my god, so I just killed everyone, apparently. Which is a little too meta if you ask me. And before you say, oh, did you tweak the settings? I did not. I did not tweak the settings of extreme violence. I just dropped it in my mods folder and that was it. A police cruiser has been, oh my god, Kevin McAllister called the cops on me. Edward and Dina now despise each other. Oh, Dina and Edward now despise each other. Dina Caliente has murdered Edward Collins. She said, if I can't have you, no one can. Oh, but Milan acquired the thinking skill. It must have been watching her mother kill a vampire. Dina and Luke now despise each other. Luke and Dina. Dina Caliente has... Dina killed me? Oh, that's so disappointing. Ugh. Okay, so there was a fire. Agnes discovered the fire. Is that what killed Agnes? Because she is gone. She is no longer here. Oh, well, Kevin completed his homework. I'm glad to see that he was still working hard amidst the fire. Dina has broken out of jail. Alright, well, she must have gone to jail for killing me. Good. Kevin is off the school. Agnes and... Oh, no, I see where this is going. Harry and Agnes now despise each other. Harry must have been... Agnes Crumplebottom has been murdered. Harry's ghost came back to life and killed Agnes? I'm gonna have to review my footage for this one, but this sounds incredibly confusing. Alright guys, that did not go according to plan. I wish I could say that this was my first video where a Sim dying cut it off way too early, but it is not. I kinda have a bad habit of doing that. Now, I hope my Sims had a nice and happy Simdependence Day, and in the meantime, I'm not gonna leave them unattended ever again. I will see you guys whenever I come back for my next video, but before I do that, I am gonna go get some sleep.